Welcome back to Diary of Jen. Today we are covering yet another trend. I personally do not understand these trends. I feel like it is just a money pit, and it's just something else that we eventually, I feel, get sick of and move on to the next. Now, we've all seen trends, right? We all know the most recent trend, Labubu, and I actually found an interesting stat that She's on the Money Shed. I personally love watching and listening to their podcast, and they shared this stat about Labubu. So this reads, Pop Mart, the company behind those questionably cute Labubus you see everywhere, has lost almost half its value in 6 months, down 43%. What felt like a cultural obsession is starting to cool off, and investors aren't loving it. It's a good reminder that hype can drive things up quickly, but it doesn't always stick around long enough to hold value. And isn't that just so interesting? Because we saw the insane hike of these Labubus, the trend of them, everyone going almost feral for these things. And now we're seeing the effects, the aftermath of something that may have just been a trend. And now people are on to the next thing and the next thing. It's just such a trend. It's such a cycle. I don't understand why we participate in these things, because it puts you out of pocket. You have all these things just lying around that you don't know what to do or don't really have a use for. And what? Like, that is insane. One of the main reasons that I don't agree with these trends is because it is so overconsumerism, waste of our money, and for what? You're going to see these, they're a little bit cute, but so pointless.
Part 2 of the squishy dumplings unboxing. Okay, we've got the dumpling. I'm hoping this is the green one because it's the only one I haven't got. Even though they did blue, what? Bro, they feel so nice. It gets me every time. Yeah, I'm really happy I got this, so I got no duplicates. Oh my gosh, one from the animal collection. Really want the pink dinosaur. Oh my god, it's the cat. God, this is so cute. I love it. Do some quick ASMR. It sounds so funny, but it feels so nice. Oh my gosh, we've got one of the minis. Okay, I really want the green one. I think this is the only one I haven't got. Minis are definitely my favorite. They feel so freaking nice. I think they're filled with something different. Like the perfect size to just squeeze in my hand in class. Last one. The dog as well as the dinosaur. Mine. I'm never putting this on. This is so fun to play with. I'm making really weird noises. It's sending me into possession. Let's lay out all of the ones I got. So blessed to say I got no duplicate, and look at how cute all of these are.
Okay, so I'm not someone to rain on someone's parade. It is good that we are finding joy in something in this current climate of the world. It's a bit crazy out there, but there's just no reason to get these, and she's just opening one after the other. And to be honest, now this is just my personal opinion, at what point do we say this is kind of edging on gambling? Like, you don't know what you're going to get. The odds of you getting something like the rare one is probably very slim. And you're saying, oh, I really want this, I really want this. It just reminds me of people wanting to win like the major. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my opinion. And as you can see, they are a little bit cute, but would I go out and buy numerous of these? No. Why? Because it's a waste of my money. Like, we are just going to, in my opinion, buy these. They're the latest trend, and then what? No one cares anymore. People stop buying them. So then you just see them in landfill, you see them in op shops, you just see them in places where people just like to shove it and get rid of them. If you haven't joined the fam, we'd love to have you here. Please do subscribe. Now, I believe that is one of the rarer, I guess, dumplings, I think they're called, to collect. So that's hence the reaction, which I like seeing things like that, people, things that bring people joy. But there's just a point where you go, why? Why are we buying these? Why are we making these a thing? As consumers, we actually hold so much power. And when we buy these items in large quantities because we make it a trend, the companies profit massively from it.
3, 2, 1. I've been seeing these dumplings all over my For You page and I finally got my hands on them. I'm gonna open them and hopefully we can find a glitter one. Okay. I hate the color purple, but it's fine. Okay. This one is a pretty color. I like this color. I don't know if these are the real ones or if there's even like a different kind. And I don't really care because they look the same. Glitter. Just like glow in the dark. I can just do that. I see people take off the tape. Oh, this one's a pretty color too. What am I gonna do with all these? Oh, because it's the same color, yeah. I went into the store and there was one there and I was like, okay, I'll get it. And then I went back and I was like, do you guys have any more? And she brought out a whole bunch. I was like, I'll just buy all of them. So hopefully I didn't do that for nothing. That's really what it's looking like. I have 2 left and one of these better be the freaking... I didn't even get pink. Hopefully I either get pink or the glitter one. Hopefully this is pink and the glitter one. That would make my day. Okay guys, it's pink. Okay, next one is the glitter one. I predicted the pink one, so I'm gonna predict the glitter one. 3, 2, 1. Whatever. Bye.
Not the throw. Not the throw. That's crazy. And then the shove of all of them just on the floor. This is exactly what I'm talking about. She opened by saying, I've seen these all over my For You page and I finally got my hands on these. How are we not seeing the issue with this? Why are we so just give in to these trends and just have to be a part of it? It's like we get this insane amount of FOMO that we just can't help ourselves. And she even said something along the lines of, I don't even know what I want to do with these, because she had so many already. And then there was already a few duplicates. So what do you do? I can understand wanting to buy maybe one, because if you do use it as a stress reliever or some sort of coping mechanism, I can understand that. But having multiples and multiples, I don't get that.
This is the last chapter. If you're sick of them, that's fine, you can scroll. But this is the last chapter. I can't spend any more money on these squishies. These dumpling squishies. So I was told you have to get the glitter one. That's like the one you're supposed to try to get. I bought the rest of them up at Five Below. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. There's another one missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I have them all. Okay. Let's get into this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. I think this is red. Red, right? It's not pink. Okay. Okay. Moving on. I guess it's supposed to be heavy. That's what they tell you. I don't know. Ready? Yeah, I live in St. Louis. I'm not going to find a glitter dumpling. I can tell you that. That looks like orange or gold, right? Okay. Let's get this one opened. You know what's weird? My nose is really stuffed up because I'm still sick from my wonderful 4-year-old that got me sick. And these smell really bad. What's going on with that? This is the container. It's like a little wooden, it's cute. I guess you can use it for something. Purple. Blue. That's what the outside looks like. Okay. Well, we still got 2 more chances, but like I said, live in Missouri, it's not going to happen. I'm done. I guess that's red. Oh, please, I'm wasting a lot of film today. Nope. Orange. Very aggravated. Ah! Sorry. What do you call that word? Crashing out. You guys taught me that. These are the ones I got. Blue, purple, 2 oranges, and I guess that's red. Peach out.
I couldn't deal with the whole like showing it like that to the camera. It was killing me. And then just throwing the rubbish behind it just sent me. So you can see this trend is applicable to anyone who's willing to participate. And already she had double ups of the orange and the red. So what are you going to do with those? Honestly, I was actually rooting for her to get the glitter one. I just wanted her to get it. I don't know. I kind of live out my fantasy of like wanting to get these. Not that I do want to, but just watching other people open theirs and the disappointment or happiness that they have. I live through their kind of videos. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to go out and buy that. I can just watch someone else open it and see their disappointment or see their happiness with what they've got. And I don't have to spend my money. I don't have to go out and find these things, because apparently there was a point where they were quite popular and people had to line up to get them, etc., etc. Sounds a lot like my boo-boos. Thank you so much for being here. That was all the videos I had to go through today. Comment below, let me know what you think. Have you seen any other trends kind of creep up and notice them a bit more on your page? Because it's almost like a cycle that these products just pop up and people all of a sudden need to have them. I cannot thank you enough for your support. It means so much to me. If you haven't joined the fam, we'd love to see you here, so don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.